Begin laying face up on the exercise bench. Anchor your hands behind your head for extra stability, just to lock your upper body down in position. Now if you don't have an exercise bench, you can always lay flat on the floor with your hands anchored underneath the couch, or you can hold on to some super heavy dumbbells behind you and perform the movement that way. Bend your knees in, kick your feet straight up in the air, do a hip pump, lift your heels straight up and down towards the sky, then slowly lower the legs. Come back up, hip pump, leg lower. Hip pump, leg lower. Just like so. Major benefit of this exercise is it really blitzes the lower abdominals, which tend to be the weakest abdominals for most people. Common form errors with this exercise is that people will do the hip pump and try to like curl in. I'll show you what it looks like. They'll try to do this for the hip pump movement, which is cheating your lower abs. We want it to be perfectly vertical, not bringing it in when you do the hip pump movement. Another thing people will do is when they're doing the leg lower, they really arch their back and put some strain on their low back. Keep your abs in control of the movement with your low back flat down on the bench at all times. Now, as a progression for this movement, very simple progression, it's just to hold the exercise ball between your feet, which will help to engage some of the adductors in addition and increase the recruitment of the lower abdominals for this movement. So, do the hip pump, leg lower. Hip pump, leg lower. A further progression is to try to keep your hips up in the air in the hip pump position while lowering the legs. This is extremely intense, so I just want to caution you to be sure you gradually progress up to this point. So, hip pump, and then lower the legs. Hip pump, lower the legs. Just like so.